Good morning, guys. So today my baby boy is 4 months and I can't believe it. That's literally 120 days and it doesn't even feel like he's been here that long. To be honest, it seems like he's been here longer. It seems like I've known him for a long time, but the time is just going by so fast. It's like unbelievable. He's freaking holding his head up, making a lot of baby noises. He's like on his way to crawling. I put him on tummy time and stuff, and he's like squirming and moving, but he's not like crawling yet, but he's on his way there. He's rolling over, like it's just so crazy. His hair is changing, like his features are changing. I wish I could have him in this video with me right now, but he's sleeping. So, and he woke up at what, like 5 o'clock in the morning, fussing and stuff, and I fed him and stuff and put him back to sleep. So he's sleeping now. Even that's changed, like his sleeping schedule. Like he sleeps more now, thank God, because he's never been much of a sleeper. I remember when he was first born, it was just like just being a new mother and figuring stuff out. Like I didn't have someone to like guide me. Like I feel like some women are fortunate because they have like mother figures in their lives to help them with a lot of things, especially like motherly things. But my thing with like some mothers or like motherly figures, like some of them like were mothers like a long time ago, so even them, like they don't have like all the answers and advice. But yeah, I didn't really have a mother figure to help me, like if I had questions about mother stuff or like breastfeeding or freaking just anything that has to do with babies. Like I pretty much had to figure it out, me and my man. We had there were a couple of people that helped us here and there, but for the most part we were pretty much figuring it out. um yeah, it's been a journey with Junior. I'm actually glad like we're at this part of the journey, because I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty challenging at the beginning, and I'm not one for the newborn phase. A lot of people are just in love with newborns, but I'm one for the toddler phase, the terrible two phase, the running around and talking, and I love that phase. Um, the newborn phase, the crying and not being able to really communicate, aside from crying, the freaking sleeping schedule. Yeah, it's a bit much, but nevertheless, I'm overcoming it. Or shall I say I overcame it, because Junior's not even a newborn anymore. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying that. Where has the time gone? But yeah, I remember when he was first born and just trying to figure everything out. Like, for starters, breastfeeding. I remember being in the hospital and being pressured to breastfeed. And I even snapped on the lady because she kept on coming up to me and she was like, "Yeah, he's sucking his lips. That means that he's hungry." And she was like trying to pull my boob out, and she's like, "I can show you how to do it." And I was like, "Lady, can you please leave me alone?" Because mind you, after you've just given birth, like you're exhausted, you want to spend time with your baby, you want to sleep, and then you want to sleep some more, and it's just overwhelming. And then there's people coming in and out of your room every few hours. Like, granted, they're coming in there for good reasons, to check your vitals and stuff like that and give you your medication, but it's very annoying and exhausting. But I remember feeling pressured to breastfeed. Like, I was telling my sister yesterday that I felt like a bad parent because I couldn't figure the breastfeeding stuff out, because breastfeeding is supposed to be the healthier alternative. It is good for the baby and stuff. And I felt bad. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't figure this out. And I really wanted to figure it out, because it's the healthy alternative. But I was feeling bad for not mastering that, you know, but I'm gonna give myself another chance for our next child. But I pumped with Junior for a little bit, but even that, I was only getting like 2 ounces, and I'm convinced I was doing it wrong, because they say the more you do it, the more your body produces, and I feel like my body wasn't producing a lot of milk, so I feel like I was doing it wrong, like, ultimately. But I'm gonna give myself another chance and figure it out eventually. But yeah, I remember at the beginning, like, just trying to figure everything out. I remember the healing process, like feeling like something was wrong with my body. I'm like, this is weird. Why is my body taking so long to heal? Which it took the same amount of time that it takes anybody to heal. But I'm convinced some women heal faster, because I've seen some women and I'm like, how are you doing all of that and you just had a baby? Like, and some of them even be having sex, and I'm like, like, what in the world? But yeah, even the healing process, that was the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life. But it was just an amazing thing, like, overcoming that. It was just an even amazing thing, like, that our bodies as women can even do that. Like, I feel like a freaking superwoman. So the healing process, oh my gosh. The birth is kind of a blur. Like, those contractions, wow, that is crazy. The contractions, just pushing Junior out, I would say that was the easiest part. It was the healing part and the contractions that were like the most challenging parts. Got through that, got through the newborn phase. I'm not gonna lie though, the newborn phase is cute. Like, the baby's really small, and I would just stare at Junior. Like, I would just sit there and be like, wow, you're really here. You spent all that time in my belly growing, kicking, squirming like a worm, and now you're here. Whoa. It's so crazy to think about that. But he's a cute little fella. Every day I just wake up and I'm just so happy to see him and just hold him and just see him grow. And he's a dark little fella. He's getting dark. I think he's going to be darker than me and his dad. And man, it's just an amazing experience. I'm not going to lie, it's scary at times, and it was scary, and I always felt like I was doing things wrong, but it's amazing. It's a beautiful thing. The little guy, he's 4 months, and I'm just so proud of him. He's very smart. He's like a freaking celebrity baby. Everywhere we go, people are like, he's so cute. There's actually been a few people that have asked to hold him. There's people that will sit there and talk to us, like have full-blown conversations with us, all because of Junior. Like, Junior was the conversation starter. Like, people just love him so much. Maybe that's a sign from the universe, like, is this baby going to be a celebrity or something, because so many people love him? He's very attentive too. Like, and a bunch of people have said that as well. Like, he's a very good listener, and you can tell he just pays attention to a lot of stuff. That's my boy. You got to be attentive. You got to be attentive in this ghetto world, because there be too much stuff going on. But yeah, the little guy is 4 months today, and it's a beautiful thing, and I'm just blessed and grateful, and I'm just excited for the journey, and I've been enjoying the journey so far. Like I said, it hasn't been the easiest, but it hasn't been the worst either. It's been a beautiful thing. So I'll keep you guys posted like a thumbtack, and thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and thank you guys for the support, and for the people that comment and say that they like my videos and they're helpful. I really appreciate that. Like, it's crazy. Sometimes I feel like when I'm making these videos, I'm talking to myself, but there's really people out there that I'm talking to that are learning from these videos and stuff, and that's amazing. Like, that's my goal. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.